Hey you guys, today I'm sharing 4 easy dinner ideas that I made within the span of a week. These are some of my favorites and I wanted to share them with you. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Let's get into it. My first simple dinner idea that I want to share with you, this is one of my favorites, it is a staple in our household, is just, I have here salmon with some lemon and butter and just, some seasoned salt and pepper and things like that. Whatever you want to put on it. If you want to be a little more spicy, add some paprika or cayenne. And then I have whatever veggie basically you had. I had a head of cauliflower, so I cut it up and I put it in there with some olive oil, drizzled it with salt and pepper, some seasoned salt. Again, add whatever you would like. You can also substitute broccoli, pretty much any vegetable. And the nice thing is, since you're already baking, this is great, just put it all in at once. You don't need another pot or pan or whatever. You can also do the steamed veggies in a bag. That's another option if you don't want to like bake or whatever, you can do that too. But basically whatever veggie you have to go alongside with your salmon. And then you also, you can again pair it with rice, whatever, it's pretty flexible, but I like to do with noodles because it's pretty easy. So I have these Costco noodles that we use, and this is a really simple dinner and one of my favorites. My kids will eat this and they really love it, and it's good flavoring and seasoning, and it's again really simple. So that is dinner idea number 1. I'm here with the second dinner recipe for you guys. I would say that this is the most complicated out of the bunch, but by complicated I mean it's not that complicated. It just has the most ingredients, I would say. It might take a little bit more time than the others, but it's not very complicated. The majority of the work is just chopping or cutting everything, but then you dump it in a pot and that's it. So again, when I say it's complicated, it's not really that complicated. So we are making borscht, which is a traditional Ukrainian or Russian soup. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. This is a staple at our house. It's one of my favorites for everyone. So the ingredients you can include, I like to cook mine with beef. You don't have to, you can have with no meat. But just garlic, some beets, tomatoes, some carrots, onion, peppercorn, but the peppers like the round ones. Beef broth, you can also obviously have where it's already liquid. I did not have any, so I'm using this. Some bay leaves. I just have some fresh parsley. You can use dry parsley as well. I have done that a lot. So this is pretty much it. You just cut everything up and you put it in a pot and you let it simmer for about an hour. So it cooks everything. The flavors are really good, super easy. I will show you the end result once I am done. So here's my borscht. I love to put green onions on it and a dollop of sour cream. It is delicious. I definitely recommend it. I still think it's a super easy recipe. I hope you guys try it out and enjoy it. The next meal I want to tell you guys about is also another simple and easy one. It is rice and beans, which is my husband's favorite. I think he would want to eat rice and beans most of the time. But I like to cook my black beans, or whatever kind of beans. You could use red beans too. I would cook them in the Instant Pot, which has been my favorite way because it takes the cooking time down to a lot faster than the traditional way. So here would be the beans, and then for the rice, you can just do regular rice with just the water. This is one way that I like to do it. It's with tomatoes, onions, and garlic. And then I am going to blend it up in the Magic Bullet and use that as like flavoring with my rice. Again, you don't have to do this step. Makes it even easier, just use rice and water or some chicken flavoring. But my beans are cooking in there. I usually do the 55 minutes, and I'll have the link, or I'll have the information again down below to the spices that I use. And then I'm just gonna get the rice on the stove, and then that's it. Alright, so here's the end result. Let me show you. I took the beans out of the Instant Pot. You can also like mush them up if you want a little bit more, but I like them kind of like this. They already get kind of soft, but then they're still like whole. The beans, there's a little bit of onion in there. And then here is the rice. We actually already ate some a little bit ago. So here's some rice and beans. These go great together. It's a good vegetarian option. And then this goes well with the next meal I want to show you for tomorrow, because we'll be using these leftovers to eat with our next meal. So that's what I really like too, is that these meals can kind of be built on each other. But really great. Again, recommend it. And utilize your Instant Pot to make beans a lot faster. The next meal I want to show you guys is one of my favorites. I think I've mentioned it in vlogs before, but I don't think I've done a video about it, but I had to put it in because it's one of my favorites. We've been doing it for I think over a year now, and I really like it. So the ingredients are pretty easy. It's ground beef, or you can use ground turkey. The original recipe says turkey, but I usually use ground beef. Mozzarella cheese, we have this vegan one from Aldi, and then it's just mostly spices, so salt and pepper, and then chili powder, some cumin, some garlic, a sweet potato, some cilantro, some onion, and a pepper. And basically you are just frying everything, kind of putting it all together, and then at the end you're putting some sweet potato and it kind of steams it, and then you add some cheese on top, and it's so delicious. And with the cilantro, like, it's just great because it has veggies in it, but there's that little bit of spice. I really recommend it. It's really easy. Here's what it looks like, and it's nice because it's a one-pan recipe. It is so delicious. The cilantro flavor just tastes so fresh, and the colors are just beautiful in this recipe. Just to even look at it right now, like as I'm looking at the video. Seriously, you guys, it's so good. Definitely recommend to try it out, and it's, again, another easy recipe. You guys know how I am. It's got to be easy for me to do it. I wanted to show you all, so I combined the rice and beans from the one day, and then I added the sweet potato ground beef from today. I added some tomatoes to it. Oh, you guys, it's so good. And then I take some of the tortilla chips from Aldi, and I just kind of, you know, eat it. It's literally like an elevated, healthier version of a taco. It's so good. I just love the flavors together. Amazing.